ATM withdrawal fees. My Megabank account just takes money out every month without even asking. Sounds like it's time to move on.
Take back the special treatment you deserve with Kasasa Cash Back.
Ask for Kasasa Cash Checking at Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank today. Member FDIC.
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
Reliable plumbing and heating services are just a phone call away when you contact the professionals at McGuire Plumbing and Heating in Fallontown. Family owned for more than 35 years, McGuire Plumbing and Heating has earned a reputation by providing accurate quotes and being open and honest when on the job, plus giving honest advice that may be needed down the road but isn't an immediate concern today. Find McGuire Plumbing and Heating on Facebook or call 860-376-3388. Look for the big truck with the little Irish fella. McGuire Plumbing and Heating, proud sponsor of Griswold Youth Football.
Hi, this is Alan Gear. You may know me as Mr. Jewett City. I want to tell you about my experience with our local eye doctor, Dr. Joel Zuckerbrun. I recently had cataract surgery, and I was told that I needed new glasses. I didn't know what to do because the problem was this was right in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. Where the heck was I going to get glasses? I checked places that make glasses. I looked online, and what I found was my solution was practically in my own backyard. So I called Dr. Z, as most people know him. His office is right on North Main Street, right here in the borough of Jewett City. I went to my appointment and had my glasses faster than I would have thought possible. Call Dr. Zuckerbrun at 376-2848. I trust Dr. Z with my eyesight, and you should too.
All right. Good morning. Time to take a look at the forecast right now for Eastern Connecticut. Paul Ash.
Good morning, everybody. Right now, the temperature downtown Jewett City is 30 degrees. Be cloudy today. There'll be some snow showers around today, but highs will be somewhere around 38 degrees. Little wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour. But tonight, well, light snow again, continuing into the evening. Clearing after midnight, lows around 26 degrees. And of course, we get Thursday. Well, it's going to be sunshine early, then becoming partly cloudy later in the afternoon. Highs will be somewhere around 39 degrees. Again, the wind will blow between 5 to 10 miles per hour. And of course, for Thursday evening, cloudy skies, lows around 26. And that's your weather from SNSN on this Wednesday, 1/2/08/2021.
Your community radio.
We love the 80s. Mike Minarski and Paul Lash in the morning. And 80s all day and night. SNSN.
80s.
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 It's a flashback.
Yeah.
Hola, ¿cómo está Miguel y Pablo?
Oh, see.
Or this is these are your new radio personalities. Ole!
Oh, yeah. You all right?
Oye, ole!
Okay. All right. Okay.
No, I just wanted to do something different. Yesterday, I put instead of Rich for Rich Wassler, I put Ricardo.
Oh, so we're now a Spanish-speaking station.
Well, yeah. I mean, you ever watch Univision? You know, when you were a kid, and guys, we knew why we watched Univision.
Of course, you knew why you watched it. It was the slightly clad people that were around there. I said people.
Well, that's right. That's right. We have to be gender neutral.
Most people.
That's right. Yeah. How are you today, non-male, non-female co-host today? And I said co-host, okay?
Yeah,
so,
you
know, so it means we are equal.
Equal.
Can't say equal because that's like sugar and it's different. So canceled.
That's true. Yeah. That's Wednesday.
What about
already?
Wednesday?
Christmas is closing again fast.
Well, Can't do Christmas shopping because Amazon sucks.
Yeah.
Amazon goes
Well,
yesterday.
it didn't suck.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because, as we all know, their web server went down. And of
Their
course,
Webster?
yeah, web server.
Oh, I thought you said they're Webster. Do they have a Webster too?
No, yeah. Yeah. So all those Rumbas out there didn't work. So if you were trying to vacuum your house yesterday, it didn't work. So a lot of dirty houses around.
Yeah.
But can you imagine when they came back up? You must have heard.
Somebody drinking a milkshake.
Yeah, I can imagine all those things waking up.
Did you name yours?
Yeah.
What is the name for yours?
Boomer.
Boomer. Okay. Because I didn't realize that when we got it as a gift last year,
yeah,
that it was a thing that you named.
Oh, you need to name them. You need to name them. Yeah.
So Boomer, right? Did you name it, or did Ginny name him?
No, I named it.
You did, Boomer.
Yeah, she very rarely uses it. I use it all the time.
Well, it just kind of uses itself, doesn't it?
Well, you have to tell it.
I mean, you can set a program up for it.
Yeah, you can schedule. I don't schedule because
No.
a lot of times little cat toys are around and the damn thing sucks them up.
Is it really?
No, not really.
I'd say,
They get jammed in there.
Oh,
yeah.
So we Melissa's girls named ours. Did I tell you?
Yeah, you named it something. I forget what it was.
Dwayne the Vac Johnson.
Yeah, because if you have a Google or you have Alexa,
yeah,
you just tell it, hey Google, tell Boomer to vacuum the living room or the dining room, because we all know you can set it up by room. Yeah. And off it goes on its merry way. Yeah.
So when it says it's done, do you say, okay, Boomer?
No, I just let it go back home. Yeah.
Did you ever accidentally kick it or hit it and it just starts a program starts going off all over?
Well, a lot of times what I do is it starts to head towards the cat dishes, so I put my foot down so it doesn't eat up the cat dishes.
Does it really?
Yeah, it pushes them around.
Oh, okay. All right.
I it's kind of a pain in the neck. So.
We have one cat that pushes his dish around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of a community dish. They all eat from the same one because they don't care. And then when there's no food there, they eat the dog's food.
Yeah. And surprisingly enough, it doesn't bother the animals at all.
Oh.
No, they just look at it like, what the hell is that thing walking around?
Howie and Henry freaked out a few times.
Yeah.
When it first came. Now they just kind of look at it and goes, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I know.
They
kind of get, because it really doesn't make a lot of noise. Not at all. I mean, as a matter of fact, a regular vacuum makes more noise than that thing does.
Yeah. Well, they're small.
Well, it's small. Yeah. I mean, it does a fairly decent job, to be honest with you. I didn't think it would, but it actually does. I mean, one thing, if you have pets in your house, one thing you need to do is you can't wait new ones a week. You kind of
got it. Yeah.
You got to do it like every couple of days. That way you got a handle on it, and I got the thing now where it empties itself.
Mm-hmm.
Just goes home and sucks out the dirt and then goes back on its merry way. So we'll see how that works out. But
so we have hardwood floors,
so that's easy.
Yeah, and it works out well, but it's hard to dock because it slips.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like I'm trying, but we put it in a position where finally up. Good morning, Jewett City. Wouldn't be morning without a couple of ambulances going by.
I know. Yeah.
So yesterday, Amazon went down. The servers went down.
Yeah, there were a lot of apps went down.
Huh?
A lot of apps.
Venmo went down.
Yeah.
They had some. Something's banging on your phone there.
Yeah.
What else went? What else went down? Do we know?
I don't know. I think some of their services. I don't know. I mean, it looked like Amazon itself was up, but yeah. I think they have a lot of apps, so I think the apps were affected by it. Anything that was based with the cloud kind of went down. So yeah, but you named a couple of them, there Venmo and then Brumba. There's probably some others that went down as well. They don't know. It just went and gone. That's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
This shows you how dependent we are on technology.
Well, look at it when Facebook goes down. People freak the hell out.
Yeah.
If Facebook goes down, it's like, what am I going to do? Oh my God, what do we do? Let's go to Instagram and tell everybody we're freaked out because Facebook's down. chances are,
Yeah.
if Facebook is down, Instagram is down. Why? Because they own Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why people get all shook up about it. What the hell do we do before we had this stuff?
I don't know.
Well, that's the problem today. Is the younger generation today has never grown up without technology.
Yeah.
And
But then again, we grew up with stuff that our parents didn't have.
well, yeah, but it was physical stuff in your hand, not stuff
Like
that
social
was-
media.
Yeah, it was not the same.
Yeah, you wait till AI starts to take off a lot. Ugh.
Yeah.
That is going to be. They're saying it's a human life changing thing
Yeah.
when AI.
Comes on.
Yeah. So you just keep waiting for the metaverse because that's coming.
Yeah.
You know what else is coming?
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
But there's a new Marvel superhero.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, that they just announced.
Yeah.
Omicron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty mild though.
Omicron.
He's not as fierce as Delta himself. As a Delta force.
All right, so this is its bitch stepson.
Yeah, it's his stepson. It's not, like I said, it's not as fierce as his brother, the Delta.
Okay.
They're supposed to be pretty mild.
Well, there is a report out from Pfizer that says 3 doses improves protection against Omicron.
Of course they would. They want you to take their third shot.
So,
Yeah.
so anyway,
Yeah, they're making all kinds of money.
the it's wild because now there's another variant, Omicron, and it's in Connecticut now.
Oh, it's in Connecticut. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that's a lot more in Connecticut than they're saying. How do they know when they take a test? How do they know if it's the Omicron variant?
I don't know.
Must be Omicron. It's kind of like last year. It's like not the flu. It's got to be COVID.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. It could be the flu, and people think they got Omicron.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
It's wild how many variants all of a sudden pop out, and
Well, one's kind of dying out, so they got to keep it going.
what are you saying, Paul?
There'll be another one coming out.
All right. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're going to come out probably every 6 months. You're going to find one.
Well, you know what'll happen in the year 2035. I'll be looking at my kids. I'll be about 70 at that point. And I go, hey, I'm feeling pretty good there, kids. They're all adults.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm feeling. I just went and got my 16th booster.
16.
I'm a little tired today.
Nah,
My arm kind of hurts, but
that's not enough. You got to double that.
you think so? Huh?
Oh yeah, you got to get one twice a year rather. So you'll be up to 32.
Laura says Omicron sounds like a supervillain. I've been saying that since they came out. I mean, who the hell names these things?
Yeah, but he's not a Delta Force.
No.
The
next one's going to be just Fred.
Yeah.
Fred virus.
Now we want to call one Brandon.
Oh no. That would stop everybody from saying, "Let's go, Brandon." I feel bad for every kid named Brandon right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're playing soccer. They're playing football. You can't sit there and go, "Let's go, Brandon."
Why not? Could have a double meeting.
Well, of course it could. Of course it could.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
good morning, Laura. Good morning, Thomas.
But we're not saying FJB.
No, I know. But still, we live in the world of innuendo. And
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Boy, he's taking a hit on his mandates, though.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he's taking a big hit on his mandates.
You're talking about the companies under 100?
Yeah.
All 50 states have booted it.
They're
So,
booting his ass out, man.
yeah.
Yeah, you just can't do that stuff. So yeah. Which is, I think people should have the choice. That's what this country's for, choice.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have the freedom.
Are you familiar with the, we'll get into that later, but so Omicron is now in, I don't know if it's in all 50 states, if all 50 states have announced that Omicron is now available for sale.
Of course, Oz came from New York as usual.
From Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they gave it a superhero name.
That's probably why.
From Comic-Con. It's a new world hazard.
Yeah.
Omicron!
There you go.
I'll make you get another dose.
Yeah. Yeah. There'll be something else.
Don't like shots? I'm Omicron.
You ugly creep.
New York City Anime Convention is linked to spread of Omicron cases. Germany appoints a new chancellor. Okay, well.
Why somebody would want to go to New York City is beyond me. That is.
What do you mean?
That place is going to hell in a handbasket.
Why don't you like New York City?
Huh? I wonder how many people are going to go for the dropping of the ball. Probably be packed. You know.
Thomas says there's an FJB in Mass. He goes, that's a store.
Oh, it's a store.
What store is it? Or is it just FJB?
Well, you're
oh my God, you remember that? Good afternoon, FJB.
Yeah, well, could be like this case, what is it, slavery or what the hell it was, an electronics store. Maybe FJB is a electronics store.
Could be.
Yeah, who the hell knows?
Like Tweeter, etc.
Yeah,
it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Right up there with Harry Lizer.
Yeah, that was his own store. I used to like to go there.
So the daily positivity rate that was announced yesterday was over 8, was 8.3, something like that.
Yeah, it went up. I don't know how it is here in Griswold. I don't know where. I mean, we were going up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, but as far as a state, but the it's definitely gone up. It's tripled.
Oh yeah,
tripled in the last few weeks. So hospitalizations are going up once again. And I guess at Bacchus yesterday in Norwich, there were 35, 40 people in the waiting room.
Really?
Just by themselves, just at Bacchus.
Just to get a test, or just they were sick?
They were sick, yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, it could be the flu, too.
Well, it could be a whole bunch of things.
Yeah,
you know?
but flu doesn't, there's no more flu anymore.
No, there's not. There's no common cold.
No.
Now they say Omicron, picked up things of the common cold.
Oh. Well, there you go.
So it's funny that how they say, well, you're probably gonna get sick, but if you get this, you're probably not gonna die.
Yeah.
As far as the dose is concerned.
Right.
Have you seen or heard the numbers that are have been announced? Like if you get the vaccine, or as opposed to if you did not get the vaccine?
Well, yeah, I think most of the hospitalizations are due to people who are not vaccinated.
So now, one thing that people have talked about.
Yeah.
And when it comes another ambulance,
it's going back the other way.
Oh, is it?
Must be.
Oh yeah. People are talking about the numbers are skewed.
Yeah. No, it's going.
That's another one.
That's
yeah, that's a
one.
second ambulance.
Yeah.
Good morning, Griswold.
Yeah. Wow.
There's always an ambulance about this time of the morning for some reason.
It's a good question. Yeah.
But that's the second one.
That's the second one. Mm-hmm.
So I haven't. Nothing's come across my phone.
No.
But I'm trying to pull up some numbers as far as they're kind of sobering. The numbers that actually you can, if you want to look it up, folks, you can look it up at snsnradio.com. Click on news, and it's a story that was posted yesterday. Mm-hmm. But my internet is obviously very slow this morning.
Uh-oh.
No. It must be Omicron.
Yeah. There go the vacuums.
The vacuums. I got to get Daryl over here from Healthy Computer to give it another booster for its the computer virus.
Yeah.
So yeah, these numbers are pretty sobering. So there are 525 patients right now that are, well, I don't want to say right now, as of yesterday's numbers.
Yeah.
525 patients that are hospitalized in the state. And it went up. It went up 25. So it was a robust 500, and it went up 25 yesterday. Of the 525 patients currently hospitalized with laboratory confirmed COVID-19, 400 of them are not fully vaccinated, which is 76.2%. Now, the media and the news, they're very quick to pull out the cases that this person, this man, this woman, this non-binary adult is fully vaccinated. They'll talk about that.
Right. Yeah.
You know, because that's sensationalism right there.
Yeah, we all know that the vax does not totally prevent you from getting it. It just eliminates a heavy case of it, gives you a milder case. So I guess you got to, if you're not vaccinated, you got to weigh the pros and cons. Do you really want to be sick as a dog, or do you want to just be, lightheaded a little bit?
So here's the here's where it gets a little scary as far as the numbers are concerned.
Yeah.
For the week beginning November 28th, now this is for the state. This is not New London County, Windham County, or anything like that. It's just for the state. For the week beginning November 28th, unvaccinated persons had a 31.1% greater risk. No, excuse me, I'm sorry. 31.1 times greater risk of dying from COVID-19 compared to fully vaccinated people. You have 31 times a chance, not just 2 times a chance, 31.
31.
And unvaccinated unvaccinated persons had a 4.5x greater risk of testing positive. So that's a scary number just to read it, to look at it.
Yeah.
That you got 31 times, you got 31 times more chance of dying with COVID-19
right,
if you don't have the vaccination.
Yep.
Okay. What is that telling people?
Right.
Telling people to get the damn shot.
That's what it's doing. I thought I had the numbers from Griswold. The last time we had was a week ago. We were somewhere around 55, I thought.
Huh?
I think we're somewhere around 55. And then it was a 10 point something.
Yeah, well, Griswold was up there.
Yeah.
But
that was like a week and a half ago.
Do you know one thing that I have noticed, and folks, tell me if you've noticed this too, or if this makes sense and you haven't thought about it, but maybe this is kind of like, oh yeah. I've noticed that there are a lot less people in public or publicly stating, I should say, whether it is in person or through some social media channel. There are less people that are talking about don't get the jab.
Yeah, it's not, you don't hear as much.
You don't hear it as much.
Yeah.
You don't. So that's one or two things. Either the anti-vaxxers are just saying, okay, we give up, we're going to do what we're going to do, and we're going to do what we don't want to do.
Well, I think maybe some people had to give in, because if they didn't give in, they may have lost their jobs. So some people, looked at it and says, well, maybe I got to go get it just to.
Or did somebody say, you know what? We just lost a family member.
That's possible too.
We just lost a second family. I'm just saying this, and I hope this hasn't happened to any of you.
Yeah, that's possible.
Unfortunately, I know it may have.
Yeah.
But so I don't mean to strike a nerve, but I wonder if, because at first you had the people that were saying, no, I'm not going to get the vaccination at all until it becomes FDA approved, right?
Right. Okay. No, it's FDA approved.
So then when it became FDA approved, people were still saying, yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's that group of people that said, no, we're not doing it.
Right.
And so what happens now? Now you have family members that are unfortunately passing away, from the COVID-19 virus, or complications thereof.
Right.
So what do? I mean, I don't ask anybody if they're vaccinated or not, because it's honestly, I don't feel it's any of my business. You know, it's like, I'm not going to ask, it's like, Paul, I'm not going to ask you, hey, do you have your mumps vaccination? Hey, how about rubella? Yeah. I got to know.
Yeah.
I got to know.
Yeah.
I don't want to get rubellaed, from you. What about smallpox? Are you vaccinated?
I don't think they do that anymore.
So
I
don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think you're right. I think it's some might have hit close to home, and people now change their mind. But again, it's still up to those folks to make up their decision. But again, because of some of the mandates, I think before some of them now have been, been stopped as a result of federal judges. I think a lot of people did go get vaccinated. So,
right.
I
do think so too. I think that since people had their jobs threatened.
Yeah. So I think
how else are they going to provide for their family?
Well, that's probably the way it worked. I mean, we all know how workplaces can be. It can be very political, and if you're
no,
and if you're one of those people that say, I'm not doing that, you're fighting management over this thing. Guess what? Your career could get down the crapper. We all know. I mean, they can't hold it against you, but let's face it, they do.
And pretty much there are a lot of companies that are holding strong with this is the directive that we have.
Yeah.
So even if you lose your job with one company, it will be hard because of that. Because now they're going to look at you as a rebel.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
exactly. But that's this state. There are other states that's not happening. It'll never happen. They'll never stop the mandate in this state, only because we're a democratic state. So Lamont's not going to find anything. He's going to hold everything right to whatever Biden wants. So.
Robert says no one cares anymore.
Well, that could be.
What do you mean no one cares? I'm curious. What do they not care about? They don't care about the vaccine. They don't care about COVID-19. They don't care about what? And the only reason why I ask is because we kind of jumped around a little bit. So I want to really know what you're speaking to there.
Well, I don't know.
Well, hopefully he'll say something so we can.
It's been kind of quiet around here, though.
What do you mean, as far as Jewett City or Griswold?
Yeah, you don't hear a lot of.
Well, that's kind of goes like with what I was saying. It's like you hear less and less and less. I think people are just beat to hell. They're tired.
Yeah.
They've been beaten. Well into submission. It's either they're going to do it or they're not going to do it.
Right. There's still people actually wearing masks too. I mean, you see a lot of people walking into places of business with a mask on.
Yeah.
Not only one person, it's the whole family walks in with a mask on. Which
that's common. I've seen that a lot.
Yeah.
If mom and dad are wearing it, the kids are
wearing them.
Or even the adult kids or teenage kids.
Yeah, I've seen some teenagers kids come in and they're actually wearing a mask. So I'm not sure. Maybe they didn't get vaxxed. I don't know.
I still don't understand people driving in the car by themselves wearing a mask. That I still don't understand.
Well, maybe they're too lazy to take it off.
Maybe
I don't
know.
I had to go yesterday into the, I had a doctor's appointment. I had to wear it.
Yeah.
I don't really wear it all the time, but man, I'll tell you, I was suffering in there. That damn thing around my mouth.
I went into town hall yesterday.
Yeah. You have to wear it.
I had to wear it. I don't know. I'm over it. As far as all right, whatever. I got to put it on.
Well,
and when I leave, it comes off.
I think they keep them on in there only to protect the town hall employees. That's the reason why they're on. I don't think it's a mandate that they have to wear them.
No, it is not.
Not a state mandate.
No.
I mean, the selectmen could make a decision to say, okay, we no longer need a mask and coming into town hall, but I think they do it because maybe some of the employees are a little nervous about people coming in because they are close hand with them. So, but That's a decision that could be made. I don't know. Maybe the new selectman's thinking about it. I don't know.
I don't know. We have to invite Dana Bennett in to see how she's been doing, and it's not only just a learning curve, but it's tough. I would think, all of a sudden being put right into that position of being first selectman of a town, who can be pretty brutal.
Yeah.
As long as you're pro guns, you're good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I think that she. I think you got to give her a chance.
Yeah.
Just like we did with School Check, and just like we did with Todd Babbitt.
Mm-hmm.
So, only time will tell.
Yeah, I think we've actually all gone through it. I mean, how many times have you worked in a position and you get promoted and you become into a management position and it's brand new and you're not quite sure how to handle it,
right?
And you learn as you go along.
And I gotta say, and I think I've told you this before personally, is that I've seen Dana Bennett only within the structure of a political campaign.
Yeah,
I have now seen her in a couple of in a couple of instances and settings where it has nothing to do with politics. She's just, and actually she's pretty mellow. Mm-hmm. She's pretty mellow. So, and she can get kind of jokey, and
that's good. I mean,
so
we'll see. I don't know what.
So I've seen another side of her.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what her management philosophy is. I mean, is she not a micromanager and let people do what they do best? I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
Right.
So
we only kind of flew off on that tangent just because we were wondering if, what was going on with mask wearing at town hall, if it's something that she's going to change, because it's not a Lamont edict.
No,
that must happen.
That's correct.
You know what I think is taking over, unfortunately, and I think this is very sad. It's dangerous, and we must proceed with caution. Is now the violence is growing once again, and the violence is growing in schools.
Yeah. Yeah, it's becoming. I guess the 3 schools down there's a 13-year-old they thought they caught that did it. Yeah, probably had no clue what the hell he was doing. He just probably went on top of the one in Oxford or whatever the hell it was with that 15-year-old, and just thought it'd be funny to do it here. Not realizing the impact of what he was doing. But I think it was a 13-year-old that they captured or they caught.
They got him.
Yeah. I mean, what people don't realize that if you try to make a call, you try to do an email, you try to do anything, they can track you today. I mean, it's pretty easy to track you. Even if you try to hide your IP address, they're going to find you if they want.
Of course, they're going to find you.
It's pretty tough. I mean, and you know damn well it's done with technology. It's not done like the old days. We could send a snail mail to whoever it is.
It's very easy to find you by pinging your phone or.
Oh, absolutely.
Or whatever. Just when you think that you're, possibly under the radar, you're not.
You're not. They're going to catch you.
Not under the radar whatsoever.
Yeah. So yeah.
They're really not. So
yeah, I mean, he's probably trying to be funny, get days off, probably what he was doing. But didn't realize what the hell he was doing. I mean, come on.
It was kind of sad, I mean, did you hear about what kind of gun they were caught with at NFA? They were like air pistols. Air pistols.
They're dangerous.
Yeah.
Those pellet. I mean, is that a pellet gun?
But they look just like a.
Oh, they look just like a normal
gun. Yeah,
Glock or something. But those air pistols fire. They do fire a projectile that with a CO2 that can hurt you.
Right.
May not kill you, but damn, it's going to put a big mark on you.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you shoot your eye out, kid?
Yeah, BB gun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if a BB gun. I mean, BB gun would sting the crap out of you. But
you just say shiznit?
Oh, shizzle. I held it back. But yeah, it would sting the hell out of you.
Don't hold it back. You'll get sick.
Yeah. Sting the hell out of you. Yeah.
It's a shame that some kids are stupid.
Yeah. I mean,
they're going to ruin their future based on that.
I mean, you know damn well that's what they're looking for. You try to show that you're a gung, this big guy that can carry around an air pistol or a BB gun, which is, I mean, come on, they know they're going to catch you.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, they could kill you.
Yes, sir.
Because let's face it, they all look like a regular weapon today, and you start shooting at people, somebody's going to see it, they're going to shoot you.
Yes.
So
you don't want that to happen.
And there's an awful lot of violence. Look at all the break-ins and grabs that they're doing today out in California, for Christ's sakes. There's 30 or 40 of them come in and wipe out a jewelry store in a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're getting away with it. So a lot of things going on today that never happened years ago.
I put my old guy glasses on, so I had to look at something across the room on the monitor, and I couldn't see it. So
it says Christmas something.
Yeah, but it's funny. Like we had the play out system that we use. Where our music gets played out, and it's all different colors now. And
yeah, it looks like
we updated it.
Looks like Christmas. Either that or it's Democrat and Republican.
Stop it.
Oh, it's red and green.
Well, it is, but there's a lot of different colors in there too. Red and green is Christmas, dude.
Well, yeah.
Red and green is Christmas. All right, it's 5 minutes after 9. It is Wednesday. Paul's watch is still going ding, ding. Fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
Just paid my bill.
Oh, that's nice. We'll be back in a minute. We'll talk more of Death, Grief, Sorrow, and Murder right here on SNSN.
Now with 17% more holiday cheer than last year.
Ho ho! SNSN.
Gambling, tobacco, and alcohol are all legal for adults. For those under 21, providing these things can land you in jail. It's 21 for a reason.
Be someone your child can depend on and trust. Model behavior that expresses you care about them and their choices. Encourage them to wait until 21 to try alcohol. It is 21 for a reason. Visit CRACCT.org for more information.
Brought to you by CRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. It's 21 for a reason. Find out more at CRACCT.org.
Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause the mama, I'm sure all the hand and I just around.
No waste hauling job is too hard to handle for Connecticut Affordable Waste. New low prices on 10, 15, 20, and 30-yard dumpsters. You discard it, they haul it. Visit their website, www.ctaffordablewaste.com, or give them a call today, 860-391-9017. 860-391-9017. CT Affordable Waste is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
Let me light your candle, cause the mama, I'm sure all the hand and I just around.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
And as always, we are broadcasting live every single day from the Jewett City Savings Bank studios right here on, it's technically North Main Street. People think it's Main Street, but it's not.
It's North Main.
It is not. I thought it was weird when I heard that at first, but anyway. All right, here's the forecast with Paul.
Good morning, everybody. Right now, the temperature downtown Jewett City is 34 degrees, so it's kind of warming up a little bit. Cloudy skies today. This afternoon, snow showers are possible. Highs will be somewhere around 38 degrees. Little wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of snow, well, somewhere around 60%. But tonight, light snow will give way to some clearing. Lows around 26. Again, light variable winds somewhere around. Chance of snow tonight will be somewhere around 70%. Accumulation, less than an inch. Of course, for Thursday, it's going to be sunshine, then becoming cloudy later in the day. Highs will be somewhere around 39. And of course, Thursday evening, cloudy skies, lows around 26. And that's your weather from SNSN on this Wednesday, 1/2/08/2021.
The streaming news and sports network.
Merry Christmas to almost everybody.
On Dasher!
on, dancer! Move it, prancer and vixen!
SNSN.
All right. You're right there?
Yeah.
You sure?
That's some coffee.
Little tickle in your
Yeah,
throat?
that's some coffee.
All right. So during the commercial break there,
Mhm.
Laura commented
Uh-oh.
about the gun issue in the schools.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll read it to you, Paul. What's troubling is these kids that brought fake guns to school did it for two reasons. Number one, for attention and shock value. Number two, or number two, to incite fear in their fellow classmates and teachers.
Right.
It's scary that these are 14-year-old kids who have no concern or care for anyone else.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
In that incident that happened in Oxford, whatever, I think it's Oxford.
You mean down by New Haven?
No, the one in
England?
No, the one that school kid where the kid actually shot up a bunch of kids. The parents are under arrest.
Michigan?
Michigan. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's Oxford school. Why those parents would give their kid a gun is beyond me. Why would you do that? If you know your kid is, you can tell,
Well,
a little unstable. Why would you even do that?
I think that's really hard to decipher, Paul,
I know.
because, they may, what kind of gun was it? A handgun?
They just bought it. They bought it the day before.
Maybe they bought it on fear, thinking, look, you don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah, I know.
We certainly don't know
Yeah.
what, how parents are, parenting their children, in Michigan or Ohio or somewhere in South Dakota, everyone's going to parent their kids differently.
Oh, yeah.
And to them, that may just be a normal thing, regardless if they're stable or unstable at that point.
Yeah.
It may just be normal. Would it be normal for me personally to purchase a gun for one of my children? No. It's not normal for me.
Well,
would it be normal for somebody else? Very
well,
possible.
Well, I think depending on the circumstance, there are parents who do buy a gun for their kids because a lot of them are sports enthusiasts. They like hunting and fishing and the sport.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with buying your kid a rifle.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a handgun, but because they like the sport and you get the right safety, instructions and stuff like that. And whether you're, you know how your kids are going to react just by, you're not going to go out and pick that gun and go shoot somebody. But so there's nothing wrong with it.
And the gun laws in Michigan are different than they are here.
Well, yeah. I mean, in every state, they're different. I
Right.
think we're a little bit tougher. I mean, in some states you can carry a gun down the street without a problem. So, but
Connecticut has open carry.
yeah, but not.
Don't you remember that situation a couple of years ago where there was a guy that was in Veterans Memorial Park?
I had one. Oh yeah, you can do it. I got the permit and stuff. No, you're absolutely right. But I think in some of your other states like Texas, Arizona, people just have them strapped on the side like we're back in the old West.
I was in Aldi.
Yeah.
Aldi.
Yeah.
And just grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And there was a guy, and he was of shorter stature, along with his wife or girlfriend, and they had a couple of children with them. And he was kind of a jerk to her. He was, making really kind of rude comments, and I was kind of looking at Melissa going, what's this all about? And then we end up on the same aisle as him, and he's carrying two guns.
Wow.
It's like he's got 2 6-shooters. I'm not kidding you. It's like, Wild Wild West,
Wow.
And I'm like, what the hell is this all about? But to that person, I guess it is their way of saying, I'm keeping myself safe. Open carrying 2 guns.
Wow.
To me, that's a little much.
Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people that actually carry guns. You may not see them, but they're under.
Exactly. I do too. Yeah.
And they got them. And, you know, some people that go out walking, you know, they have a handgun in their pocket.
Yep.
You know, you never know.
Yep.
And they do it because you never know. You know, we all know today. You could be walking down the street and the car pulls up and going to beat the hell out of you and try to rob you. I mean, that's just the way today's society is.
Yeah.
You don't know. You know.
I don't have any problem. I mean, you know, with anybody carrying. That's not it at all. I don't have. It was just. It was an oddity for me to see somebody in a grocery store.
Now pull the Monarski.
Whoa,
Pull the Monarski.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You know, carrying a gun on both.
That is surprising.
You know, so that I thought that was a little much.
Yeah, that is a little much.
You know.
There we go, Monarski.
Do you need?
No, I'm good. Monarski's getting me.
What the hell? What are you talking about? Because I'll go into my sneezing fits.
Yeah, you sneeze.
So what Paul is referencing here is that I will go ahead and yeah. You said what 6 or 7? It'll just do chew.
Yeah. Must be something floating around in the air.
So Bob says can't open carry, has to be concealed. That is not true, Bob.
No.
You can open carry in Connecticut and in Griswold.
Yeah.
It is it is not illegal to open carry.
And I think a lot of people don't necessarily open carry. They just hide them in their pockets or jackets or anywhere. Yeah.
I know people. I know one guy who is my former brother-in-law, actually, and he carries, and I didn't even know.
Yeah.
You know, and he said to me, he goes, Mike, I've been carrying, you know, he goes, you never know it.
Right.
But he pulled it right out of his pocket. You know, it was in a holster.
Yeah.
You know, he said, see? And he said that the reason why he carries is that he goes, I don't want to go to a movie theater and have somebody, you know, come out and start shooting the place up because that's been known to happen.
Yep.
You know, and I can't protect myself and or others.
Yeah.
So there you go. I don't have any issue with anybody carrying. I really honestly don't.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Most people I
carrying
think,
is one thing and shooting somebody's another.
Right.
You know. So
yeah.
I don't know, you know, who the hell knows if you could actually pull the trigger on somebody. Because you know, then you know.
If it's a matter of life or death.
Yeah, but
would you be able to?
I don't know.
Or would you just pistol whip somebody?
Pistol whip? I don't think so. You're not going to get close enough to pistol whip. This isn't like the old days in the Wild West.
Yeah. Unless you're at Aldi's and carrying a 6-shooter on each hip.
You know, even during the old days in the Wild West, the perception they give you in the movies is not necessarily the perception that actually happened in the Wild West.
No, of course
not. You know, you always make it look easy, but I'm sure it was not easy living in those days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
yeah.
So
yeah, like for example, you can open carry in Connecticut.
Yeah, you can.
And you can open in Griswold. So and more people carry
a lot
than we realize.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of your close friends that they're not just not telling you, but there's probably a gun in their pocket or their purse or on their person. Anyway,
sure.
Yeah, I mean, you could be strap it to your leg. We have you know leg holsters that you can strap them.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're very small today. You know,
we have common friends that we know.
Yeah.
You know that carry constantly.
Yeah.
They're always have it on them.
I mean, you can fit a gun in your hand, in your palm of your hand, for Christ's sakes. That's how small they are. It's like the old Derridges. They'll shoot 22 mags. A 22 Magnum will knock you down.
I don't know anybody that carries a gun for the need to hurt somebody else or to, you know, not that they're going to tell you, you know, but
it's for protection.
It's for protection. That nobody has ever said anything other to me than it's just for self-protection.
It's the world we live in today that's causing people to do that. I mean, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, did you hear people walking around carrying guns? No. You never did.
Right.
It's because of everything that's happening today. And you blame social media, being the news organization, all that stuff. We can blame it on them because they're the ones that are causing it.
Yeah. One thing I don't agree with, though, the whole gun carrying thing, there's one thing I don't agree. And that's putting the sticker on your car that says carry on.
Oh.
Because haven't some of those vehicles been targeted?
Yeah.
So I don't think that intimidates. That's kind of like, a 60-year-old guy that just retired and bought himself a Camaro convertible. Hey, look at me, baby.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's surprising enough. There are a lot of women who are carrying guns.
I'm not surprised at all.
Oh, yeah. I think that, I would say probably over the last 10 years, you probably find a lot more women who now have gun permits in this state and around the country in order to carry guns.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Are you surprised by that?
No.
No, neither am I.
No.
It's kind of like, do you carry? Do you have your COVID shot? I'm not going to ask.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to let you know, and, like the people that have let me know that they carry, they have never said it in a way as to intimidate. No, but I'm just saying some people, the guy, I think personally, that if you got to walk through Aldi with a 6-shooter on each hip, now you're trying to intimidate.
Yeah,
I think that's about intimidation. That's not about self-protection.
That doesn't make sense.
No.
That doesn't make sense at all. No.
I think that is nothing more than intimidation right there.
Yeah.
If you're not trying to intimidate, then put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
If you want to open carry, fine.
Yeah.
But to have 2 of them on you.
No. Maybe he thinks he's Roy Rogers.
I don't know. I don't know. I sure as hell wasn't going to ask him.
Yeah.
I want to say, I didn't want to go up and go, hey, dude, why do you got 2 on you?
One for each hand.
I guess so, turn him sideways like a gangster. Pop, 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 pop.
Well, you'd be a little fearful of that. You don't know. If he was mouthing off to his girlfriend, it wouldn't take much to flip the guy off.
He was popping off a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't loud, but he was obnoxious.
Yeah.
I think his name was Karen.
Yeah. So if you ticked off Karen, he might have pulled one of her sidearms off.
Yeah.
Come on.
Maybe he felt because he was of shorter stature that he needed that for protection. Maybe that's his way of saying, I'm a badass.
Well, maybe now he felt like he was 10 feet tall. So whatever.
Well, he sure as hell wasn't. He was a little guy.
I don't think he realizes what he was doing.
No.
I think he was just trying to, like you said, show you think he was a badass by carrying those 2 guns out. That's all. People that are, people who are respectful of firearms don't do that.
Huh?
They have more brains than to power off with 2 handguns on the side of them. You know what I'm saying? That he's not a responsible gun owner. Those are the kinds of people that make gun owners look bad.
So Bob just says, how do you know what it was? Can't assume. Bob, I don't think he's carrying cap guns. I don't think. No.
They don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
They don't make cap guns anymore because they look.
No, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. No. They were real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? That makes, I don't know how somebody would do that, just for what reason?
Yeah.
He was trying, this cat was trying to intimidate.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, I don't think he was a smart gun owner. Just trying to show that I got 2 guns. All right. Big deal.
Why do you need 2 guns over by frozen produce? I don't get it.
Well, maybe the watermelon was getting a little nasty, so he wanted to shoot him up.
I don't know.
I'd be a little fearful of that guy, especially the way he was acting.
Yeah, he was a little weird.
I would be a little fearful.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want to give the guy any crap because you never know. He might pull one of those out.
Exactly.
That's the kind of person that you got to.
And that's one of the things Melissa and I were talking about.
Yeah.
Let's stay away from this dude.
Yeah, because you never know what that guy's going to do.
But maybe that was what he was looking for people to stay away.
Well, could be. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah. Well,
Paul, to your statement, about they don't make cap guns anymore.
Yeah.
Victoria says Tractor Supply sells cap guns.
Really?
We got our granddaughter a pink one last
No
Christmas.
Wow, I didn't think they sold those anymore.
They also make cap guns for that look just like handguns for like start of a race.
Oh,
You
really?
know?
I didn't think they made
Yeah.
cap guns because they would too look like real guns. And
This cap gun, that matter of fact, it's the whole feel of it is like a real gun.
really, actually, I thought they did away with them. Wow,
Uh-uh.
I stand corrected then.
No.
I don't know if I would buy my kid one. Well, maybe if it was a little kid, maybe, but I wouldn't. I'd be a
I
little.
had cap guns when I was a kid.
Yeah, but
they were fun.
of course they were fun. But unfortunately, what happens today is some kid gets a hold of it and takes it to school. Some people's going to think it's a real gun.
But it wasn't fearful back then.
Then this is now.
It's
we're
different.
Not, we're not talking back then. We're talking now.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But like, I brought in my cap gun one time to school because we were doing show and tell.
Yeah. But there was nothing like then back then.
What do you like to do? Oh, we like to play cops and robbers.
Of course, that
You know?
was the big thing. Yeah.
I love playing cops and robbers.
Yeah.
I bought the cap gun at Zucker Brown's,
There you go.
where America shops. I miss Zucker Brown's.
Yeah. Well, I stand corrected. I didn't think they sold them anymore.
Yes, sir. And like I said, and they have the pistol. Like I said, for like the starting of a race.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, pow.
Oh, wow.
And it's a very loud cap gun, but it is a cap gun.
Wow.
And if you look at the barrel, there's a cover over it.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I've tried to tell any of my kids or anything like that, no matter what, even if you have a play gun or anything, I don't care if it's a water gun, don't point it at somebody.
Right.
Because you don't want to get into that habit
Right.
later on. If you do have a real gun, it's okay to point, because there have been accidents,
Oh, absolutely.
and
Yeah.
you don't want that.
You don't
So
want that. Yeah.
not at all.
Right. Wow. Okay. I stand corrected
See, there you go. So what have we learned today, kids?
that they still make cap guns.
They make cap guns, and you can open carry.
Yep.
So that's what we do. It's just another public service that we offer here at SNSN.
Man. We went from
Bad to worse.
from vaccines to COVID to guns to
But that's what the hell we do, man. We're like Seinfeld, man. We just kind of like all over the place.
yeah, it's a show about nothing.
But that's what we're supposed to be. That's what we're supposed to do.
Right.
All right, let's take a quick break. I want to talk a little bit about what's happening this weekend, what we are doing here. Oh, before we do that, I want to let's see if Victoria makes one more comment about guns. Guns such as the CO2 pellet guns sold in Connecticut have an orange tip so they don't get mistaken for a real gun.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's good. Yeah, that's good information right there. So I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I did not know that at all.
But they would hurt.
Huh?
They would hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure. So I want to talk about what's going to be going on this weekend. It's going to be a very busy weekend here in Jewett City, as far as holiday events. So we'll talk about it in a minute right here on SNSN.
Your community radio. We love the 80s.
Mike Minarski and Paul Lash in the morning, and 80s all day and night.
SNSN.
Hey, I'm Jess, but you can call me the Tire Queen. For the best deals on tires, come and see me at Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Call me at 860-376-8687. But definitely don't talk to my dad. He's definitely not the Tire King.
And right now, Jess the Tire Queen has great deals and excellent service waiting for you at Advanced Automotive, Route 138 Griswold.
Tire Queen.
You buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better. You buy better.
A new season
is upon us. Let's not fall into bad habits and let another insurance policy go by without review. Our offices are open and our licensed agents are available to shop your policy coverage and prices with dozens of insurance companies. Phone, email, 24-hour chat, or a good old-fashioned face-to-face meeting. We offer it all. Home, auto, business, and life. The Burns Agency has been a trusted, full-service insurance solution in your community since 1932. There's no better time to start saving than today. The Burns Agency, Norwich, Dayville, or online at burnsagency.com.
Much better. So much better at Burns. Right insurance at the right price. You buy better at Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
We all want to pull Santa sleigh someday, don't we? So we must learn to fly.
All I want for Christmas is you.
We love the 80s.
The station none of your relatives can agree on.
SNSN.
That's right. The station that none of your relatives can agree on. So, yeah, there's a lot of different ways that we have instituted that you can listen to the station wherever you go. Of course, you know that you can Bluetooth it in your car or, right through your radio or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You can get our app, which is available through Google Play as well as the Apple App Store. That's one way.
Yep.
You can take your tablet, your laptop, or even your device and go to snsnradio.com.
Mm-hmm.
And on the top right, it says listen now. And you can
it also
click
plays.
that.
You also, when you Bluetooth it, you play it through
the radio.
Yeah, but where do you go to play it?
What do you mean? The app. What are you talking about?
And if I want to play SNS radio in my car, I have CarPlay.
Okay.
So I have to go through.
I don't know. I never use CarPlay.
I have to go through another music thing in order to get to you.
Oh, okay. I've never done that. I put the app on, Bluetooth it, and it's there.
Yeah, I think with CarPlay, I don't think it plays through. I haven't tried that, but I don't think it plays through the app because only certain apps pop up on CarPlay. So what's the big music one that
Spotify,
one of those.
Tune in.
Oh, yeah, because I went through one of them and it came up with SN Radio, but guess where it said? Norwich, Connecticut. Didn't say.
Because that's the market.
Oh, that's the market.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I wondered, why does it come up with Norwich? I should have came up with. Oh, okay, that's the market.
That's Tune In. That's Tune In Radio.
So it says market.
Yeah.
That's
so like you can go to Alexa and say play SNSN on Tune In Radio.
Yeah, I don't have Alexa.
Or SNSN Radio. Well, at home.
Oh, at home. You can. That's pretty simple, but yeah, in CarPlay, that's what you have to go through because I don't believe the app will pop up in CarPlay is because there are only certain apps will pop up.
Got it. I've never used CarPlay, but I just I start the app, turn the Bluetooth on, turn my radio on the car, and then that's that.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So a lot going on this weekend here at the station and throughout town. So Saturday is a big day.
Mm-hmm.
On Saturday, they are going to go ahead and they're doing the gift exchange or the Santa's helpers down at the youth center.
Okay.
So that is this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
That starts in the morning. So the place is crazy over there this time of year because there are gifts everywhere. Everywhere. Then downtown, down more towards Town Hall, the Jewett City Fire Department is going to be holding a boot drive where you can donate money.
Yep.
Or you can donate a toy.
Oh.
Either way. So that is Saturday.
Yeah.
And also on Saturday, we are doing our Santa meet and greet right here at the radio station.
Right.
So it starts at 10 o'clock, goes to 2 p.m. Just so you know, it is a fundraiser for our Christmas Wish program. However, we're not going to turn anybody away. You know, if you don't want to make a donation or can't make a donation, that's okay. You can still come in, see Santa, take your phone out or bring your camera and take pictures of either your kids, your dog, or whatever with Santa Claus. That's 10 to 2 on Saturday.
Right.
So we will gladly, we would appreciate your donation, but it is not necessary to come in and do so. So that's from 10 to 2. So there are a lot of different things going on, holiday things. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have a speaker outside, going ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, I'm bringing my pet monkey.
We're going to have refreshments. And you're going to bring your pet monkey.
Yeah, his first name is Sock.
Sock Monkey. There you go. I was going to say you're going to dress up one of your 14 cats and bring him in. God. You have any Angora cats?
Are they what?
Angora, like the big fluffy.
No.
So 10 to 2, right here at SNSN Radio for Santa meet and greet.
Yeah.
We hope you stop by.
Yeah.
All
ages.
All ages, yeah.
If you want to be an old person, come down and sit with Santa Claus. Be our guest.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Doesn't matter. You're never too old to sit on Santa's lap or have your picture taken with Mr. Claus.
Right. I mean, it could be a weight limit. I don't know.
I don't know. Santa is he's immortal.
Yeah.
So, and the word is he's actually going to bring his reindeer.
His reindeer too?
Yeah, I'm going to park it because it's kind of like a landing strip up in the top of the radio station. It's big enough.
Yeah.
So he said that because you're not going to be carrying the gifts at this point, he may bring his pygmy reindeer. So the smaller ones. Because it's just going to carry him.
The babies.
The babies. Yeah. Well, no. They're full grown. They're like elves.
Oh, like mini horses.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. The mini reindeer.
Mini reindeers, huh?
They can carry Santa because there's no gifts, right? That's why they need the big reindeer on Christmas Eve because you're carrying all the gifts. Now you get it. That's I never knew it, but that's what I found out from talking to Mr. Claus.
Gotcha. Wow, that's pretty good. I've never seen a mini reindeer.
He didn't have a landline phone, so we had to FaceTime. So, he did it on a satellite phone because they don't have cell service. It's a freaking North Pole, man.
No cell service out there?
No.
He's not up to technology. What the hell?
Well, he's the only one that lives out there.
I bet his rumble didn't go down.
What do you got? Elf 1 calling Elf 6? Hey, you want to come over and we'll have a cappuccino? No, they don't do that. So he has a satellite phone so he can communicate with the rest of the world. Who's going to go up there? Is Verizon going to go up to the North Pole and put a tower in?
They do. They can hear me now.
No. So 10 to 2 on Saturday. Santa Claus, quite possibly an elf.
An elf too?
And possibly Mrs. Claus.
Wow. So the whole family coming.
Huh?
The whole family?
Yeah.
Wow.
See, the thing is we they're not having the snowflake parade like they have every single year.
Yeah, they're all in Hartford. Oh, no, never mind.
What? Oh, Jesus. Boom. So the snowflake parade, which isn't happening, Santa is usually part of that snowflake parade, right?
Yeah.
And you usually everybody ends up at Veterans Memorial Park,
right,
where they have refreshments and kids can sit and meet Santa Claus. Well, because that is not happening, we've decided to say, okay, well, let's do it right here. And Santa can come in, and be able to talk to kids and stuff. So it should be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm really hoping that we have a good turnout.
Yeah.
And if you're worried about COVID-19, that's okay. We will certainly respect that.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask if you want to 6 feet social distance. That's fine too.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that will make you feel comfortable.
That's right. And remember, any donations will all go to the Christmas Wish program.
Any donation, right?
Which will benefit a family or multiple families in or around the area.
Yeah, the only way that we do anything is through donations.
Yeah.
So, and lately we've been fortunate to be able to get some very nice donations.
Yeah.
I mean, all donations are nice. Don't get me wrong, but they've been more plentiful. And even more exciting is that next year, right around, well, hopefully, within the first quarter, because I think Lisa said first quarter, that we will actually have our nonprofit status.
Yeah.
Which the paperwork's been filed for quite some time.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah, it's going to be at that point. It'll be about a year.
Yeah, takes a while.
Right. So we will have our nonprofit status, which will open it up to us being able to receive grants.
Yeah.
And donations from larger companies, and I think that's really, really important.
Right.
Because none of us get paid for it, and that's not why we're doing it. We're not going out to get grant money and that kind of stuff because we want to get paid for it. It's just we want to be able to help as many people as possible.
Right.
So
which is good.
And that's the entire goal.
Yeah. So folks, if you want to donate, pretty simple.
Yeah, you can go to SNSN's Venmo by just going at SNSN-radio and make a donation there. Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Pretty easy. No,
people have donated to it.
Yeah,
You can drop off a check. You can mail a check to make it out to Christmas Wish. And you can mail it to the Jewett City Savings Bank, 111 Main Street in Jewett City. Attention, Lisa Legler.
Mm-hmm.
And then because she's our treasurer, and she will make sure everything goes right.
Sure. Sounds good.
Cool. Mod.
Yeah.
All right, Paul.
All right.
Thank you very much for stopping on in today. Again, covered quite a bit of ground today. Christmas and COVID.
And guns.
Wow. More fun than humans should be allowed to have on a Wednesday morning. So thank you very much. We don't know if the psychics are coming in tomorrow. I don't know. Lisa, I can't tell the future. They haven't been in a while.
Oh.
So I think Lisa Susie's coming in tomorrow, but I'll post later on to find out if she actually is. So hopefully we will have Psychic Thursday tomorrow. We haven't had that in quite some time. Thanks, Paul. See you Friday. All right. Have a good day, everyone.
Reliable plumbing and heating services are just a phone call away when you contact the professionals at McGuire Plumbing and Heating in Voluntown. Family owned for more than 35 years, McGuire Plumbing and Heating has earned a reputation by providing accurate quotes and being open and honest when on the job, plus giving honest advice that may be needed down the road but isn't an immediate concern today. Find McGuire Plumbing and Heating on Facebook or call 860-376-3388. Look for the big truck with the little Irish fella. McGuire Plumbing and Heating, proud sponsor of Griswold Youth Football.
Don't just wish for a winning deal. Make it Dish. It will make it real. Don't just wish. Make it Dish.
Hey everyone, this is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors. We're back better than ever with our new sales and service center on Route 32 in North Franklin. Everyone says there's nothing better than dealing with the dishes, and here's why. Selection. We have the area's largest inventory of off-lease, one-owner vehicles of all makes and models. You name it, we got it, or I'll get it for you at no additional charge. Quality. Each vehicle goes through a rigorous 120-point safety and quality check. Nothing leaves the lot without my personal approval. Convenience. We have financing sources for almost any situation. We offer on-site registration process processing, and we have maintenance programs for years of stress-free ownership. And now open for all your maintenance needs. Our full-service repair facility where oil changes start at just $19.99. Call today for your appointment or just stop by. So save thousands and deal with the dishes. Route 32, North Franklin. Or check us out online at dishfranklin.com or ring us 860-383-4750.
As we fall back to shorter days, fatigue, compromised night vision, rush hour, and impaired drivers are some of the risks we face when driving at night. These risks become especially pronounced moving into the weekend, with fatal crashes peaking on Saturday nights. When daylight saving time ends, many people will find themselves spending more time driving in the dark. Depth perception, color recognition, and peripheral vision can be compromised in the dark, and the glare of headlights from oncoming vehicles can temporarily blind the driver. Even with your high beams on, visibility is limited to 500 feet, creating less time for you to react on the road, especially when driving at higher speeds. So what can you do to combat darkness? Make sure your headlights are clean, look away from oncoming lights, clean that windshield, eliminate streaks, and slow down. Remember, night doubles traffic troubles. The following has been brought to you by Grizzle